Good afternoon everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Taufulou over here. Today I'm gonna bring you another new coffee machine that just arrived. I bought it from 7-Eleven. So I thought that this is like kinda new and it's like quite cool. This is about 600-ish, slightly medium range already in terms of their compatibility. In the early days, in last year when I bought the very cheap version, it was quite amazing, so I decided to continue to buy another one to review. Yep, so this will be the third machine I have with them. This is PE3690s. Like, come do the unboxing right now. This one even got even more different is, as usual, they have double boxing, so the one boxing is down there. The first one that you see now is a double layer boxing. And this one also even more excited, which is I got the grinder also, so it's like one full set and it's all in white. Okay, now really do the unboxing. As usual, the manual this round, as again, is all in Mandarin. Do not read, it's okay. Oh. Oh, no wonder it's 600 plus. This round, this is heavy. It's no longer the plasticky kind of version like my PE3320. Wow, it's so much solid right now, and they have embedded logo. Later I'm going to show you. Oh, got free gift. What's the free gift? Oh, free picture. Small. I think I have a lot of picture right now. Ready? Wow, this is so cool. As usual, they come in the China version kind of plug, and they give you free international plug. Sweet, sweet. Wow. Just plug it in. Ta-da! This is everything that I have. I love this one because the look is more modern right now. As usual, they have the power button, the manual, espresso, and steam. That's the usual one. And then at the side, that's where your frother is, high pitch. The next one, of course, the espresso frothing. You just twitch it and then pull it back. It's the usual machine. And this machine right now is slightly heavier, a little bit compared to PE3320. They have everything which is finely taped up, so everything in there doesn't shake or move around when it was delivering to us. So you just need to make sure that you peel everything off before you start do anything else. And one thing is missing. The temper is hidden inside this filtered water area. This is the temper. Oh, it comes with another basket also. I'm not going to use this because I have my own version, so I'm just going to leave it for you guys to see. As always, this is, you need to pull it up, and then there is a start in here, and then this over here to prevent water. This is to prevent water from flowing. Before you do anything, you need to pull it off, so to make sure that the water can go in. Wow, I'm really impressed with this. This is like a upgraded version for a very simple coffee machine. You see the build up? The plastic that they use is slightly better compared to the first version. It's more solid on this one. Like I said just now, the build-up is slightly more premium compared to the entry level. So if you're looking for modern European design, this is definitely one of the recommended one. And right now, let's drill a little bit more into the spec side. This is a portafilter, and this is 51 mm, and this is slightly more heavy. How heavy it is, you see. Use this one. Now you see it's 0, and look how heavy is this. It's a 400-gram portafilter. Compared to the entry level one, it's less than 150 gram easily. So this is like kind of professional series. As you want to be a macam yes barista, I think this is not bad lah. The holder is actually quite good. It's like a matte version. This is like a pure stainless steel already. This is a Italian pump, so-called, they call it a 15 bar. And I remember that the higher it is, the better it is, if I remember correctly. For the holder of this area, and it's like stainless steel right now, it's one piece. And then again, I really hope that they improve this tray, is like push it out instead of like taking this out. Because it's kind of messy when as you take it out, sometimes you will spill over. If this thing push it out, then it will be much easier for us to handle. This thing is actual plastic. And then you put it up. And it makes the whole solid area, it makes the tray area looks more professional, as it's like more stainless steel, and of course you have all your fingerprint over lah, because it's stainless steel ma. Then the button knob is actually quite sensitive. It's a bit more solid compared to the previous machine. Look at that, the sound of it. It's slightly more solid. They have the pressure bar to tell you that actually the extraction whether it's good or not good. Let's look at the bottom. You can see that actually the whole thing is actually quite nice and solid. For first timer to do it, usually is very tight. The ideal, of course, this whole thing to pull it to 6 PM. So you have to just slide it in carefully and just pull it to the side. Don't try to push it all the way because that's the first time you're using. If you push it too hard, there is something in there might break. So just handle very carefully for first time user. Okay, right now let's power this thing up. The froth stick here is also a bit more solid right now, and they have like a better professional froth head already. Compared to previous one is the bulky round thing. That's not legit. Right now this is really like a basic entry level kind of a basic coffee machine. This is one single hole, and one thing I like about Petrus coffee machine, because of the powerfulness of the froth head. That's one thing, and it's very consistent. Even a simple machine like PE3690s is really good enough to do a very nice froth. Right now they have this little rubber over here, which is also very legit. It's quite similar to my coffee professional machine. This is the froth knob. It's also a bit more solid. Water tank also very simple. It's like the flap. You pull it up. This is a 1.5 liter water tank. Once you fill it up, we're going to fill it up in a bit, then just push it in. Let it fill. You will have a lot of bubbles come up. Let it fill the whole thing. And usually the first time when you're on the machine, the drip will take longer than it is. We will start timing later. Hold on. Now, let's fill the water. Second, on the power. And one thing I like right now, this thing is a bit longer compared to the rest of the machine. The longer it is, the better it is, because sometimes we do not know where we want to put our coffee machine. And this 3-head plug point, don't worry about it, because it's a very normal basic entry coffee machine. You can just plug in into any of our normal plug point. Oh. Yeah, very messy. Now, power the button up. Wow, white color one eh. As it blinks, means the whole motor in there is actually, as it blinks, means the whole machine is actually warming up. So you need to have everything all in a solid color, then your machine is ready to go. But of course, let me share with you a bit of tips and tricks later. Right now, I need to fill water first. So now slotting in, there's one bubble up. Let's try. First time using it, usually the drip will take longer than it is. Look at that, the timer set 0 and go. First time, how long will it take to drip the water? The water needs to travel everything in there, then only it will come out after that. Usually it takes 45 seconds or 90 seconds to come out for the first drip of water. And since this is like an upgraded version or it's more solid right now, and see how long it takes. Already 40 seconds. Well, it seems this round it takes longer than usual. It's really 1 minute and 45 seconds. Oh, finally! Comes to 2 minutes and the water only starts dripping out. For first timer user, don't worry about it. It's very normal for a coffee machine like this. It will take quite a while to go in through their funnel of the chain of water in there. Right now, the whole thing up here is already very warm, so be careful. See the water. You need to change this, change to froth. Let the color change it to full solid, then only you can froth. Right now it's still changing from tube here to tube here. Changing of the froth is now full. Let's see the power of it. Jang jang. Right. Right. Oh, it's only turned here out and here in. You cannot pull it out like that. No, no, no. It's just like a swap. Yep. Let's see how powerful it is. Usually comes with water first. You have to be careful. Then see. Quite strong kind of froth. Look at the white iron in between. Okay, so that is like from warming up here to here. Still haven't fully warmed up the machine yet. Usually it's best advised to open your machine for 5 minutes before you use it. Let's go another round. See, the sound of it getting bigger. Today I'm going to teach you how to do latte and espresso extraction through here. Since the unboxing and a mini review is done about the quality of it right now, let's make espresso and latte for this machine. Let me bring you this grinder. Boing, boing, boing. But first of all, you need to have a grinder if you like kind of grind size. The perfect extraction that the book teaches us is on the extraction power is 8 to 12. So the needle need to go up in between. So that's the perfect kind of extraction that you can get. Anything above it is called no good. Anything below it is also no good. So if you see the needle when you pump your espresso, means it's good or not good. You can see the needle up here. So the only two different things that you need to do is the grind size. If the grind size matches the portafilter and the amount of it, and the recommended espresso grams that we have to use is 18. On the previous machine like PE3690s, we are using about 18 to 22. Again, depending on what kind of flavors you like, and also online what kind of beans do you buy. For those of you who doesn't have grinder, So there might be a lot of times when I first got it that time, the extraction is crazy. It's either too watery, or it's too slow, or it's too dense. So I ended up get one grinder. This whole set, of course, it looks more premium. This is about 600 and this is about 400, cost you about 1,000 ringgit. But a decent size, you can have two and you can play around with it. And right now, the first thing you need to do is when you have coffee bean, you need to calibrate your grind size with this machine. So what do you mean by calibrate? This grinder will have a lot of grind size for you, from the mini size to the big size. You click the link below to watch the full review of this grinder. What can it do? Right now we're going to set it in between the kind of espresso level that we're looking for. But you need a few calibration first. Let's go! For first time user, I will advise you to buy cheap coffee bean first, because you're not too sure what kind of grind size you're looking for and whether it matches. You will have a lot of wastage in between. So do not go for a good coffee bean unless you know what you're looking for. Right now this is actually a decent one. I got it in Shopee. And let's try. This is again depends on your own profile. If you're looking for high bitter, very solidness, you go for dark roast. I'm a person who likes flavors and aroma. I usually go for medium dark or medium roast. Medium roast is actually my ideal kind of palette that I really like in terms of aroma, very light, just subtle. Enjoy my coffee along the way. Unless you need a kick one, then you go for dark roast lah. 100% Arabica. Right now, let's do the measurement. You need a simple bowl, and then you need a weighing scale machine. For a starter, you don't have to use a very professional kind of coffee grind. You don't have to use a very professional kind of weighing machine. You just need a simple one. It's your baking you have. I use everything in one. This is like I got it in Shopee baker one. It's like 30 plus ringgit. Okay, I can settle for things that I want. So very easy. On it, put the bowl on top. It's already on there. We're gonna set it to 0. Then pour your bean to 18 gram. 18, 19, the same lah. Stop. The recommended espresso is 1 to 7, so we'll put it at 5 first and let's see how it goes. Then on the espresso machine over here, they give you a head. So the head is actually to screw on top, so it lands exactly about the same size over here. You see, it's just nice. It doesn't have a holder. Originally it comes with this box like that. You can pour it in everything if you want. So right now you want to get a fresh kind of espresso, you put that in and let's do it. So this is automatically set at 18 seconds. So once it's done, you can use the manual to see anything is clean up or not. Yes, it's all clean. So for a 18 gram espresso, it get 18 seconds. That's a pretty standard setting for this machine. Look at this, everything is just nicely grind up. What you do next is you temp it, make it all flat. Right now, you just pull that in. They will have a guide over here, and make sure that this thing is actually warm. It's on the bar 4. So when you put your porta filter in, just tweak it. Don't push it all the way. Ideally, it's all straight to this 6 o'clock. Currently, it's about 6:30 to 7 o'clock. It's okay and it's very normal. Then you find a glass that you think is very nice. The depth over here is actually quite shallow. Very limited glass that can go in. You have to try to fit it. So right now, I'm not too sure. Yeah, this glass can't fit, so you have to find alternative. I purposely buy this for my extraction of coffee. So right now, this is just nice. You can't put a cup, but you have to put something like that. Then, just start. Ideal is 8 bar, so right now it's only 4. Let's see how far I go. As it shot up. Look at that. 8 is correct. And look at the color of extraction. Oh, the color is really nice. Oh, look at that. Wow, look at the creamer. It's just nice. And it's like the balance of it is actually quite thick and the top. Ooh. Right now we're gonna go frothing the milk. Because it's too small, you need to do your frothing, then you need to swap it to another cup. Careful on pouring. You see, all the nice creamer is already stuck on the top. Now I'm left a little bit over here. When you do frothing, make sure that this slide is really full, and before you do it, always make sure the water comes out first. Then you go full fast. Let the full steam go ahead first. Okay, means that's ready to go. I have my milk over here. Let's go. Look at the swirl. It's just very nice. And really froth already, the foam already forming. The basic trick of doing froth is make sure until you cannot hold the pitcher, then that's the right temperature to go. Oh, look at the froth. Silky smooth, impressive. Look at that, shiny, shiny. Usually when you want to pour, make sure the froth is still there, swirl it. Everything is evenly. And right now, let's try to do latte art sea canbo. So make sure when you do your latte art, right, you make sure you swirl until very nice. Then, top. Even already. Ooh, can do latte art one eh. Good machine, good frothing. Actually quite impressed with the frothing. Of course, last time when I learned that time, you have to hit the bubble gone. So you see, now better and lang more. Now time to lim kopi lah. Oh, pass. So if you're looking for a simple, decent machine, right, within your budget, actually it's quite perfect for beginner also. Nice head, nice button, and it's very aesthetic in your home. So those of you have nice kitchen, not too bad one, okay lah, this is a perfect one. Or unless you are within really budget, check out my link below. That's a basic Petrus entry level. That is actually quite decent enough already. That is like any Tom, Dick and Harry, all of you out there can actually easily use and operate that machine. Aesthetic wise, it's not that ideal, but 300 ringgit, what do you expect from? But 300 ringgit is during 9, 9, 10, 10, 11, 11, those double digit, and that 300 ringgit, I got it 2 years ago at 11, 11. 11, 11 is definitely an amazing time to get all your coffee machine or within your budget. These are all the basic sets. For those of you who are so lazy, doesn't want to have espresso kind of version, you can use this. Capsule. Okay, for capsule, what you need to do is, sometimes you're just too lazy, it comes with a portafilter like that. I bought additional portafilter head, and it's actually quite heavy also. Hopefully it's the same. Oh, it's actually quite heavy. Ooh. This is the first time I'm seeing a portafilter with the kind of capsule version. So this is it. Well, the only thing is, they are compatible with Nespresso kind of size capsule, this version. If you buy any third party, remember to look for this, not the fat one. What I mean the fat one is this. This is the fat one, you can see. And Nespresso size is this. Do not get this. This, no. Get for this size. Let's play with this new portafilter that is compatible with this machine. And for those of you who are lazy, at times, okay, I'm so lazy to grind my coffee and I just want to get something simple, this is additional portafilter that you can get. Upon checkout that time, you can just check what is the special pricing for combination of the portafilter. For this water filter, when you get it, it's very simple. It comes into one whole thing like that. Then they have this little handle. Press it, you can hold on it to balik. No problem, it won't fall. But without that, it will fall. Just look at that. So that little handle thing is for you to press on it to hold a grip on it. Then right now, let's do some espresso. How to use this? This on the top area, just tweak on anti-clockwise, then you can open it. So there's a gap like that. On the Nespresso capsule, just press it in. Close it back. Just close it back. Put it on top of it, and ready to go. Put your cup in it. Oh, it's too small. Let's go. Oh, look at the color of it. Quite cool. Wow, it smells quite good. Very simple espresso capsule. To the auto stop. Ngam ngam. Oh, just look at the color of the creamer. Wow, just look at the creamer of it. Smooth, smooth. Nespresso, not bad. And look at the layer. Look at the layer, just nice. Some espresso shot. Let's have a sip. Ooh. I bought this Nespresso Arpeggio, macam Italian. So it's a bit dense and solid body, and the aftertaste is actually quite strong. So in Nespresso area, just buy as your flavor profile that you like and enjoy some coffee. You can turn it to long black, you can turn it into latte, depends on your liking. And for Nespresso, usually you want to turn it into latte, just pour some milk. As simple as that. Now enjoy some coffee. Alright, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in my next episode. See you!